How are you doing today, guys? Today I'm going to talk to you about Zarya and why I think she's pretty good tank. Now, many people don't see her as a good tank because, like, she doesn't do like what you call a lot of damage. She doesn't like heal you. She doesn't put up her shields right. Her shields will only last 2 seconds. She's kind of eh. And I think most of that's attributed to not people not knowing how her abilities work or how to really use her. And I've had probably the most fun in my games playing Zarya. Like Zarya is pretty. I don't know how to say it. It's pretty lit. For one, she could probably do a crap ton more DPS than what people think. Like, and her maximum like state or maximum charge, let's say, of her rifle cannon, she can get about 160 DPS. She could pretty much wreck any like squishy targets like a tracer if they stay still, or any of those like low level like targets. Like, she pretty much eats Zenyatta full charge, even like low charge. Anyway, pretty much anyone could kill Zenyatta, but what I'm trying to say is that she can do some damage, and people really underestimate her on how much of the damage she does. Like, I think the most damage I've done, like, when it tells you at the end of the screen, is like 8,000 in total. So let's go in here and jump into this. Now I'm playing an AI battle because I just recorded another game of this. It was just bad because there was like a whole team of Zaryas, and it was just not pretty. For me, it was I really could not adequately explain this with like with like 6 Zaryas on the team. So let's do the general AI master to get like the basic concepts of what she does. So yeah, now Zarya has the secondary abilities, her shift and her E. Basically, what they do is to put up barriers. See, go to McCree. He's taking damage currently. What I can do is put up this barrier. Boing. Now, any damage he takes when that barrier is up, like say by bullets, missiles, by Junkrat firing fucking rockets at him, all that damage goes into my charge. Now you see in the middle of the screen at their 0, that's the charge. And say I get to 100 charge, basically the amount of damage that does multiplies by 100%. So my base damage is about 80% as Zarya. So at full charge, I can get probably 160 DPS, which means I pretty much eat through any person entirely. And here we're kind of like fucking Reaper because he's a fucking faggot, and they always do that. But see how I got 50 charge just by standing there. I took no damage. I let it get absorbed by all the damage it took. So once this thing charges back up, I'm gonna go back out there and you see my charging up again. See, that's at 79. I'm taking the actual damage. Holy crap, it's bad. That's really bad. And that basically shows you like how her berries work. Now, say if I put it on what's his name, this dumbass right here. Any damage he takes, it's gonna go to me. All right. So next thing with her, she has a secondary ability which she could fire grenades, and this thing's awesome right here. Because I fire this thing from the background, and that's kind of just kind of wreck everyone. And people don't kind of use this ability because they kind of forget about it, but I recommend never forget about it. So I'm gonna go out here and give me some charge again. See, that's Bastion, that lasts for 2 seconds. Got 50 charge from that, so it's good enough. And I'm taking damage because apparently I missed, so let's go back. Now, the blue thing in the bottom left hand at the corner. Oh no, wait, he's not targeting. Okay, wait. Okay, let's go back. The blue thing in the bottom left hand corner is the shields. Now with Zarya, basically how shields work is basically they operate somewhat like health, and once you know your health goes, it's gone forever. But with shields, they regenerate. So after you say you don't take damage for 3 seconds, pretty much your shield goes back up, which is hella helpful because then you can get back into the fight and actually do stuff and not be a useless piece of crap. And you see how much damage like Zarya does when I was fighting with Reaper. It wasn't that much. And that's kind of like the big downfall with her, is that she's not not max charge. She's kind of you know, she's pretty weak. She's really dependent on like how well you get aimed at and how much damage you're currently taking. Now this is AI battle that's not really representative of like how actual gameplay will work, but everyone knows that everyone focuses on tanks is to get them out the way. She's not really a good standalone tank. Like Winston, who kind of like plank around and jump into shit and just kind of stay alive. Zarya cannot do that. She's really dependent on people around her because she has to put up those barriers to keep her charge up, and like generally just be like useful. In fact, like right now I'm not being useful at all. 'Cause I'm trying to explain stuff to you, and this is an AI battle, so I really could not. So I really could not really care about much of this because we would lose right now. I'm playing on hard, by the way, but I just wanted to just show you how you get the general mechanics. All right. Now, probably ask yourself, what can Zarya barriers alter? Zarya's barrier, oh shit. Zarya's barriers can pretty much alter, like cancel out a lot of people's abilities. Hanzo's stupid ass block attack, you go fuck yourself. What else? Reaper's dumb shit. Pretty much god damn it. And another thing, she can pretty much counter pretty much everyone's ability. Bastion's stupid sentry mode, Roadhog's abilities for 2 seconds, but her barrier only lasts 2 seconds. So if you ever like get caught in ult or something like that, you have to leave. Also, she's a pretty good Mei counter because that frost stuff that Mei does that slows you down and kills you. Once you put up a barrier around you or someone else, you're pretty much like a god, like in front of Mei. Like she can't do you nothing for those 2 seconds. And for those 2 seconds, where she's all close to you trying to freeze you, you can just pretty much just lay down this beam with this wrecker. And right now I'm not being really the supportive team member, but I think I might just do another game, actually be a supportive team member. And actually do stuff, but because right now I'm not doing much of anything. Also, Soldier 76's ult, counter that also. Pretty useful. Now, what Zarya ult does is the Graviton Surge. And her Graviton Surge pretty much sucks everyone's in general vicinity and holds it there, which I got caught in a few minutes earlier. That is hella useful. Like, you wouldn't think how useful that is, but I've gotten, like, play of the game and just general, just like, we pretty much won the match because of, we save him. Cannot save him. Because of Graviton Surge. Now, like say I put up Graviton Surge where everyone's up there. Say you have a Hanzo who is ult ready and y'all communicate. You put that up, Hanzo fires his ult, the entire team is wiped out. That's how I got a team kill one time. Like that's like, her ult is really useful if you communicate. Oh my god. So we got defeated because like it was just, we just got kind of stuck in there and all that. And the one thing that really depends on Zarya is her team composition. If you kind of have like a kind of squishy, somewhat low damage dealing team, Zarya is not going to do anything. Like she could probably push an objective, but in the end you're going to lose because like there's not a lot of people to do that, what you call that finishing damage, you know? Like she's really dependent upon her team. If everyone's always scared, if you get a team full of snipers or wannabe weeaboos who play as Kenshi and want to go around and just like become super edgy ninja 5000, you're gonna lose because first of all it's a bad comp, and second, like you're just not useful. You need your team to kind of in your general vicinity to play as her. So we're actually play another game, or just go into AI, but I don't know. But we're just gonna play another game for the hell of it. It's time to play on something less stressful. I've had a lot of games people didn't know how to pretty much utilize Zarya's ability. Now I'll tell people in the chat like, hey, stick by me so I can pretty much be effective, so I can do some damage. Because Zarya can kind of carry your team if she wants to. She can be that person that does does like a shit ton of damage to the whole enemy team, which I've done, and the other team just the rest of the team just finishes them off. Like you are a support tank, to be honest. Like that is kind of your role, and people kind of don't get that with Zarya, so they just rush out there and it's kind of like, oh, I'm a fucking Russian bitch, bro, and just kind of rush out there and get wrecked, not knowing what to do with her. So yeah, I would urge actually anyone who wants this general learn how her mechanics work, or anyone else's mechanics, just go into AI mode. Just go play versus AI to get used to how like they work and how she functions. Because if you could pretty much destroy an AI, you could pretty much be somewhat decent in actual like gameplay. And most of my practice I do like AI mode, just to generally just get used to just hitting like like protecting teammates, hitting my E, hitting the shift, that sort of stuff. And like there's kind of like where you want to be like position wise when you're attacking and defending is you kind of want to be in the middle. You don't want to jump out into the first like in the front lines because you're just you're gonna die. Like you can put up your barrier for a few seconds, and after that 2 seconds you're dead. What you want to do is like say jump out there, fire, let everyone kind of aggro on you, put up your shield, and you just kind of just do a lot of damage. You fire your grenades, that sort of stuff, and that's pretty much your role. Then you back up. You let your other teams kind of move forward, let them do that finishing damage, or kind of like let them like finish them off, you know, because you can't last very long in the field. You really can't. Like so, right now I'm trying to do Zarya's damage. Oh my god, I have 22. There we go. Awesome. Now my job right here is to protect Diva because she can get me a lot of DPS. Damn, she got me 70. Awesome. And yeah, like this seriously go into the mechanic like AI mode and just generously practice her like this because this is your best option. Look at your charge also. If you're wondering why you're not doing any damage, it's usually probably your charge. Also, in your minimum range, you want to fire grenades constantly. Like that, like just do that. Seriously, you will save your team like so much because you're doing that like face down while they're like out fighting everyone else. You're down here, keep on firing grenades at them, firing these like old rockets, these little like I don't even know what you call them at them constantly. And it's doing area of effect damage, it's doing all sorts of damage. It just pisses off the enemy team. But as you're a support tank, you can get out there, just get on the front lines and do it, but you have to be conscious of what your team. You have to have a lot of situational awareness on how you like pretty much operate. And I think like Zarya requires a little bit more strategy. Like you have to pretty much pick your moment, when to strike and when not to strike as Zarya. Like right now, I'm about to get wrecked by Soldier 77. So what I do is put up that, and when Soldier 76 is like wrecking everyone while he's using his ult, I just put up a shield, let's say on me and someone else. Oh my god, once he's done with his ult, I have maximum damage, like I'm untouchable. Oop, damage right here. And yeah, that's kind of what you want. It's kind of what you want to do. It's pretty much to be conscious of your team and yourself when playing this. Like, watch the time and your E and shift is ready. Like, be ready to just click place, then click place yourself and jump out there. And yeah, I think this has kind of been a somewhat decent guide about Zarya. Hopefully, it's not crap. You know, this is kind of like my first time doing this, but yeah, this is usually how I play Zarya, and this is general tips I have about playing Zarya. Yeah, also, look, Roadhog's ult is nothing to me right now. Nothing to me. That's what I'm talking about. That's type of stuff you're supposed to support. Oh, and do shit like that. Like when Roadhog's ult is up, you put a shield on the top, like a person like Reinhardt, put up a shield around him. Because odds are they're gonna aggro to him. Then you just march out in front of Roadhog, hit your your shift. You're put the barrier part yourself. Oh my god, you're gonna do fuck tons of damage. I'm just saying, like you're unstoppable at this point. Like right now, unstoppable. Bastion right now got wrecked. What the hell? Oh, I'm stuck in a graviton surge currently. But even with like if you're playing against another Zarya and you kind of saved up your shift and E during graviton surge, you just kind of time like when you're about to die, put up your barrier. Put up a barrier on someone else, your teammate, so you can pretty much survive and live. Because by the end of that graviton surge, where everyone's pretty much shooting at you, trying to hurt and kill you, you're gonna have a lot of charge, and you could probably take out everyone else. His ult right here, impenetrable, dead. Like that's how you play. That's how you play Zarya right there. And yeah, this has generally been my general tips, I guess, about how to play Zarya. And I think this is about to end soon, so I'm sort of cutting it out right here. And yeah, thank you for watching.